Hi, I'm Portia Gana, the owner, founder, creator of Volta Bistro. I am also a philanthropist and in the fashion industry. I was born in Nigeria, but I'm Ghanaian and grew up in Canada, so you can pick and choose which country you want me to be under. I'll say Ghana for today, and we are located in Cantonment, in a low quoted area of Accra. Some people think this is Burma Camp, but it is Cantonment, Accra, Ghana. I'm excited to be back on Just for Women Africa to talk about my new baby, Volta Bistro in Accra.
What made you decide to set up a restaurant?
Okay, well, since the last time you saw me, I was only speaking about, I guess, my NGO and my clothing line. So I did start other things, but I always so wanted to be in the food industry because I just didn't say. I was managing a restaurant at the time, my aunt's restaurant, and so when she had passed, and we had started it together actually. So backtrack to 10 years ago, my mom's twin sister, her son, and in-law and I came together to start a restaurant with her because she had been in the restaurant business her entire life. I have her cookbook here with me from when she learned back in the 80s or 70s. So she was in that industry her entire life, and I wanted to also have my own. And what we had started didn't happen how I had envisioned it to be because I wasn't around. I wasn't in the country at the time. I didn't even have my Ghanaian citizenship. Everything was different 10 years ago. So I would just come in, drop in, and go. And they turned the place into more of just her catering hub because she had a lot of catering contracts and not really a restaurant. So when I came back, I wanted it to be the way that I had envisioned, and I wanted us to push the Ewe culture because that's something that is lacking in here. And I just wanted something that was authentic, artistic, and a creative space that people could come to because there was too much focus on foreign luxury in every new restaurant that I went to. And nobody was really valuing tradition, local, and even our woodworking aesthetic. And I feel all of that is luxurious. The traditional things is very luxurious, and so we need to highlight that. So that's why I decided to do this now. The opportunity came, and I grabbed it.
Can you tell us some of the challenges running a restaurant?
I mean, at every angle, there's challenges. So I don't even know where to start. Like the location, your lease, your bills, those water source in Ghana. There's no flowing water 24 hours. There's no. I mean, we've been starting to have electricity issues as well. I mean, they're working on it, but it still comes as an issue. Like as in last year when I was prepping to open this restaurant, I had initially thought I would use maybe just like a month to do renovations. Very wishful thinking, I know. A month to do renovations, maybe 2 months, and then I would open up in the end of June, maybe mid-July. So I had even bought a lot of produce to prep for that, and then there was a technical issue. Our power got cut. There was a line cut with some construction going on close by, and then there was a week of no power, and so everything went bad. So all of that stock was gone and the construction was not even completed. So then I literally had to restart and reset again and then find the funds to do that as well, because that was a huge loss, and get new artisans to complete the work that wasn't done well. And it's been a little bit of a nightmare, but everything works out in the end. We're open, we're working through it and building and becoming better and better each day. So yeah, challenges are plenty. Everything, staffing, everything. It's so hard to get staff in the area, especially if you're a startup and you don't have capital, and you're utilizing your profits to pay your staff. Then you can't have a large amount of staff, and your staff has to be within a reasonable area so that they're not incurring high costs. So it all adds up. There's so much.
How do you decide what goes onto your menu?
I decide what goes on to my menus based on things that I like and based on things that I don't see in most places. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that are in other restaurants. However, it's also the manner in which the items are cooked. So while my grandparents were alive, I used to go to the Volta region all the time and go stay for a few days, and everything is cooked every day, fresh. They use fresh ingredients, no excessive cubes and preservatives, and I wanted to bring that cooking style to Accra, and so that people see that the local food is, you can eat any local food and feel energized, as opposed to feeling tired and sleepy and needing a nap and it getting heavy, because the way that it's getting cooked now is heavy on salt, heavy on cubes, and it's really gone far from the traditional methods which were healthy. So that's what I saw. So that's how I tailored my menu, and I noticed that there wasn't really many options for vegetarians and vegans when it comes to local food. You kind of turn into a flexitarian, and Ghanaians, for the most part, traditionally, we were vegetarians. I mean, the Ewes would be vegetarians, pescatarians, and then it would only be on certain days, maybe Christmas or Easter, or salad, that someone will eat chicken or beef, and that has changed. Now it has to be, people need a protein in their plates before they feel like the food is complete. And so I have a full range, almost everything that we provide. We can provide a vegetarian option, a few vegan options, and then I'm working on a gluten-free option soon, because I'm supposed to be gluten-free, but I don't follow that. But even with being gluten-free, some of the things that I have on here, like the fresh handmade pasta, it doesn't have as much of an effect on me when I eat it, as opposed to when I buy the pre-made pastas and cook them. So yeah, my menu is fully based on trying to be healthier, cleaner, and showcasing our traditional cooking methods.
What activities do you have to entertain your clients at the restaurant?
Currently at Volta Bistro, we have a Thursday game night. It's every Thursday, but I push every second Thursday to be the one that's more busy. But every Thursday is a different vibe. It's a perfect place and time for you to either wait out traffic, because it's from 5 till 10. So you can wait out traffic after work, unwind, and just de-stress before you go home, or you can use it as a way to start your night. So Ghana's nightlife is bustling, so you can come here to pre-game, pre-party, connect with new people, socialize, and then move on to the pubs and clubs in the area. There's a lot that are very busy on Thursdays.
Can you tell us about the strategies you have used to market the restaurant?
So far, since opening at the end of October, since November, I haven't done any substantial marketing outside of word of mouth marketing. I didn't even have an announcement or a grand opening. I just opened with a barbecue and said, hey, we're opened. And then I've gradually been telling people about it and having a few events. Even the moment I opened and I posted on my social media just a bit of the space, people looked on my status and already started wanting to come to book, and they've been leaving great reviews on Google. So I've been able to maintain a 5-star rating on Google Maps for restaurants in this cantonment airport area. So that's been very big. I've had several customers that just show up from the airport, because we're also close to the airport, the moment they land looking for somewhere to go, and they see the 5-star rating, they see the authentic nature of the place, and they show up. Or people who are on their way to the airport as well, they used to come. Your luggage is welcome, or put it here down for you. You relax, and then you go to the airport. So far, I've been very fortunate with word of mouth marketing, which is what I intended to do to help me be able to handle a gradual growth, as opposed to some guerrilla intense marketing that would have the place overflowing and an inability to actually handle the presence and maintain the quality. So it's been really good with the steady growth of the place and working out how to perfect taking care of the customers and maintaining the 5-star quality of food and service that people will get.
What challenges do you have that people watching can help you with?
Well, a problem is always financial. There's always financial problems. Getting funding, getting staffing. Those are two major problems that I have. Well, as a business woman, it's a difficult thing to try and source funding. As you know, just because I have breasts, and it's for some reason changes the dynamics in business in Ghana, and I don't know, in other places as well. It's not exclusive to Ghana. So people are less willing to just see you in terms of a business that they are investing in, and they focus more on me, the individual, as a person they're interested in getting something from. And so it's a funny dynamic that way, I should say. For example, in the pursuit of getting investors and people to back it before I even opened, I got, during what I thought was a meeting about the business, because the person was, oh yes, they're very interested in it, they actually wanted to invest. Then they say, but you know what I like to do, I like you as well. I love this business, I want it, but I like you as well. And what I do is I invest. When I have a business, I have my wives take care of it. So I have 2 wives, and I'd like you to be my 3rd wife, and then I would invest in that business. And I'm like, okay. Like, that's not what I was thinking. And then it even gets you to be thinking like, oh, is that maybe a possibility? How much do I want this business to open? So you get those curveballs all the time.